Ooh, it's been a long time, guys. Welcome back to Theodicy Podcast with Word, of course. Oh, hey, everybody. I just wanted to come on really quick because I have an exciting announcement to make. First, I want to say thank you to everyone who has supported the Odyssey podcast. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Um, as my channel continues to grow, I continue to grow and just get better on this content creating journey. Y'all know me, I'm up and down. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, I've decided though to separate my content so I can give the best experience possible from this point forward. The Odyssey podcast will continue to focus on important news, current events, true crime, community issues, and stories that really matter. But of who, for those of you who love celebrity news, entertainment, pop culture, and all of the trending topics, I have created a brand new channel called Raw and Unfiltered. That's where I'll be covering celebrities like Blueface, Krishan Rock, Cardi B, and all the latest entertainment headlines. So I just wanted to drop in and get you guys on point with my new channel. Like I said, Raw and Unfiltered. I will be dropping the link um, as soon as I possibly can. I'll be dropping the link so that you guys can come over. Um, to Raw and Unfiltered, and that'll be more like a hangout spot. Like I said, y'all know the vibes. But it's been a little moment. So you guys know me. I'm always saying that, I'm going to clearly be how can you say consistent, but so much happens. And you guys know my favorite line, of course, life is always lifing. And when life begins to life, you literally are just taking what is coming at you. So, so much new things. I made big decisions. I made a big move that I knew for myself, like I needed to do. I feel like my mind is a bit more clear. I feel like I have something that I needed to prove, not to nobody else, but to myself. And I do feel like I'm on that path of doing so. So that way I can definitely be the better version to all of the people that I love. For sure, for sure. But yeah, guys, I made a big move. You guys will soon be I will soon enough be unveiling what that new move was. And I'm grateful to God because this decision that I made, it was not an easy decision at all. And originally, I just had so much other thoughts of other things that I felt that, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to do. And for some reason, not even some reason, to be honest with you, God, I'm going to say God, the Holy Spirit, the God that lives within me, He literally put certain things in my path for me to now realize certain things of just life and what I'm doing for self. It's not a lot of times for myself, I walked around always trying to be a people pleaser. And especially like when it just comes down to like people I love, my family and shit like that, always trying to be a people pleaser, never so much understanding what it means to me to be happy and please myself, and me doing what I actually want to do unapologetically, no matter if it doesn't fit everybody's thought process of how I may go about doing certain things or living or whatever have you. I'm to a point now at the age that I am at. I'm okay with changing my mind. And before I struggle with that too. Just just feeling off balance because I don't want to disappoint. But I realize it's not about that. Like I literally have to stand 10 toes down on whatever choices that I'm choosing to make, even if it means changing my mind on anything that I choose to go out there and do. And I say, well, you know what? I thought this is what I wanted to do. I don't want to do that no more. Let me do something else. I now have come to the realization where I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? Like I'm no longer I'm no longer going to second question myself. I'm no longer going to worry about what others are going to feel or how others may look at me or how others may be mad based on what decisions I'm making. I'm literally making the decisions that's going to best suit me, and my children in the long run. And it may not be for everybody. It may not be what people that love me feel that I need to be doing or see for me. But my realization is it's not about what other people want, it's what I want. And I was going through so much of allowing myself to be in like up and down roller coaster, you know. But now that I've made a major move that needed to be done for me to be able to grow, I am I'm proud of myself for this move. I'm ready to conquer the world. And then on top of it, me becoming who I know I should have been is also going to allow me to be able to be who I need to be when it comes down to like my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? And being able to hear what they're saying and stand firm on what I'm saying and not feeling or not questioning what I'm choosing to do. Because again, life is definitely what you make it, although you have things to come into your path that it may be there to help you, right? Say it might be there to help you, whatever. You know what I mean? But sometimes that's not necessarily what you're supposed to be doing at that moment. And I divinely believe in everything happens in due time and nothing happens before its time. And I ain't ready to tell y'all yet fully what it is or show you guys, but it's definitely it's been some more crying. It's been stress. It's been a bit of depression going on. All of that like literally has been going on that I have been struggling with. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like I'm not too much. I can't worry about what others are gonna feel about me when I have to make my own decisions the way I want to make them, not the way nobody else wants to tell me I should make them or what I should do. Or even if I say, guess what? This is going to be my decision, and I choose to say, you know what? I changed my mind. That I'm okay. I'm okay because it's not about anybody else. I cannot be the best version of myself based on other people. And I've realized that. You know what I mean? And it does not mean that we have to have bad blood, that I don't love you or whatever. And it doesn't mean that we cannot still do and connect the way we need to connect to do things. And this is what, overall just realizing for myself, I'm standing 10 toes down on what I'm choosing to do. And like as far as this decision goes that I've made, yeah, I feel good about it because this ultimately is about to define my ultimate growth. And I'm so proud of myself, regardless to nobody understanding it. I am proud of myself because like I said, I was just caught up in so many different emotions and feelings of what should I want to do this, don't do this, just going through all of that shit, y'all. And yeah, but now that I have made it back, y'all gonna hear from me more frequently. I'm gonna come on. That's why I definitely want you guys to go and subscribe to Raw and Unfiltered. Give me a moment, and I would definitely be dropping the link. Or I'll probably be putting the link on my community wall. So stay tuned for Raw and Unfiltered, the link on the community wall. I've been having a bit of a discrepancy with my phone, and it definitely ain't the Wi-Fi, y'all. We ain't gonna have no Wi-Fi problems. But however, I'm able to access my second channel, Raw and Unfiltered, on my computer, and I don't know why I'm not able to access it on my phone, which I'm currently on right now. But y'all know the vibes. I will figure that out. But like I said, I will most likely be dropping um yeah, I'll be dropping a link to Raw and Unfiltered for you guys to go and subscribe. I just wanted to just come back and let you guys know word is still in the building. I love you guys so much. I appreciate just all of the support, even when I'm not in the building. And it's been so long that a lot of you have heard from me. So just word up, shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Got to give my shout outs to Sonia. Love you so much, Sleepy Rob. All of my moderators, okay? Just want, I have beautiful moderators, so just a real shout out to all of my moderators. I appreciate you guys so very much. Um, yeah, but at this point, I made a big move, like I told you guys. So now it's all about actually everything that I was envisioning to put in to fruition. And that's what's about to happen. Okay. So I need you guys to be on my ass. Okay. So those of you who are going to come in and see this video a little bit later on, you already know the vibes. I need y'all to be on my ass. Even if you got to go over to my community wall, or you got to leave a comment under one of my videos like, yo, what's up? We ain't hear from you. What's going on? Listen, I need y'all to be on my ass. I'm gonna be on my own ass. But like, I had to drop in and tell y'all what's been going on. And your favorite niece, Zuri, you know her. She's right now currently sleeping, so it makes it easier for me to like jump in and actually talk to you guys because she's sleeping. Because y'all know if she's up, she gonna want to join the conversation. But yeah, guys, I'm definitely in a better place, and I'm definitely in a better mental space than I was for a long time. And now I feel that I'm able to maneuver and improve and be consistent and have faith in what I believe that I'm doing. Um, And to all of you guys who just genuinely love me, y'all know I genuinely love you guys. Um, but definitely, I can't be the better version that I want to see, not what nobody else want to see, the better version that I want to see for myself. Word, I can't see it through nobody else's eyes. I only can see it through my eyes. And that's the realization that I had to realize. That's the truth that I'm being real with myself with, like I said, I'm right now my mission is solely to be able to please word, because that's how I'm going to be able to show up for every single person that's in my life that I love with all my heart. So definitely in a better mental space, um, in a better environment, just because right now I'm on my own, I'm by myself. Um, And it scared me, y'all. It scared me to literally make this move and be by myself, but I have a sense of just clarity. Like right now, I'm at the clearest point of where I see myself, where I can see myself going. And I just want to continue. I just want to continue on this path. And this go around, it ain't for nobody else. I just have faith. Faith within, like I said, the higher power that dwells within me. No more of allowing myself to allow emotions to dictate what my reality should be, or what makes me happy, or what I really want to do. And not even about anybody else, what they want me to do or what they think I should be doing. No, it's just what Word wants to do. And the reason why Word wants to do it that way. And it's okay if that's what you want to do, you know? And it took me a long time to get to this space that I'm in, that I don't care about what nobody else thinks or feels in regards to what Word is going to do with her life. Word is going to do what she thinks is best for Word, because nobody can tell Word what's best for Word. You know what I'm saying? And I, like, for a long time, I think that's what kept me stuck. And I realized, like, no. And anything going forward that I want to put into fruition will still happen, because I have faith in what I am embarking on right now. And the hardest thing for me to do was literally realize that I keep on keeping myself stuck. And also just not being 100% real with myself and even with others. You know, like I said, I am a people pleaser. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. But I also realize it's about my feelings too. And it's okay if your mind changes. You know, everybody has that discernment at times, that okay, if your mind changes and you thought this is what you wanted, but then you say to yourself, well, you know, for some reason this came into my vision, right? And this feels like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And doing it unapologetically. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm going with the vision that I got right now. I had plenty of thoughts, feelings, emotions of where to go, what to do, and even not so much where to go, because I always had somewhere to go, right? But what to do, and the emotional feelings of how I'm feeling, and realizing, like, no, you was in search of understanding that you wanted to have your own, and you want to be able to do this on your, and y'all, you know what I realized too? It's also for myself, not realizing until now. I want to establish something that is on my own, with not no, everybody needs assistance, but the assistance I need is just to believe in what I'm doing, even if you may not be too sure about it, or even if you're my loved one and you feel like, oh, maybe you should think about doing this. Guess what? I respect it, but I just need people to see me for where I'm at right now, where I see my own self. And it's not about anybody else's thoughts on what I should be doing. Like I said, that's what I struggled with the most. Just other people's thoughts of what I should be doing, what I should be doing, where I should be going, all of those things, you know what I'm saying? And me having all those different thoughts in my mind. And like I said, I didn't, not standing 10 toes down, because I couldn't really identify the thought process of what my next move was going to be. But I prayed, been praying, and my inner spirit spoke to me. My inner spirit spoke to me, and The move that I made was like, all right, you did that. All right, I'm ready. So now I'm hyped. I'm ready to embark on a whole nother journey of words life. Okay? Next year, 2027, you're going to say, oh, wow, this is what you have accomplished. Not for anybody else to say, but for yourself to say, like, damn, you could have been did this, but it wasn't your time yet. But look what you're doing now. And now it's your time. And look how much you have accomplished. So I think that right now, that's where I'm at. And I feel good. I feel good. My spirit is brighter. I am sticking in what my faith and my feelings within is telling me. I love everybody. I love all of my family, no matter where they are, no matter what I've gone through. I love everybody. But now it's time for me to pour all of that love into word, and all of that um, all of that uncertainty thrown out the window. You know what I mean? It's all about just pouring all the love into myself so I can really magnify and be where I need to be. Because I literally feel where I need to be, but I can't be there yet until I go through these steps. And it ain't for nobody else to tell me what them steps is looking like. Because guess what? Nobody knows nobody's journey. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey looks different. And that's the realization of it all. So, for anybody that may be listening to me today, that may be going through something or just second guessing yourself and always doubting who you are, my message is to go deep inside and pray and listen to that voice, because it'll be multiple voices to come around, but listen to that one voice that sits within yourself and follow that voice. And it's okay. It may not be scripted the way people want it to be, but it's not about others. Because, like, again, you cannot show to be the best version of yourself if it doesn't start with how you deal with yourself and how you're showing up for yourself to be able to show up for others. I have so much ideals and thoughts in my mind, but how can those thoughts come to fruition if the move is not being made? Sometimes you don't even realize it just starts with you. You could sit and wait around and, oh, I'm waiting for this and I hope this person and that person. No, it starts with you. And that's what my realization was. And the realest shit, like my childhood home. I you guys can't even begin to understand. I was there from beginning to end, from every flooring that went down to every tile in the bathroom to every paint on a wall to every bag of garbage debris that went out. And I stood so long in a place of just feeling broken down and not feeling seen, not feeling heard, not feeling like anything that I do is good enough. And of course, if y'all know the first lady OG, second moms, love her to death, love her to death. She was always the one talking to me, consoling me, giving me opportunities, giving me an opportunity to say, well, guess what? I opened my doors for you. Her doors has never closed for me at no time and no point. You know what I mean? And then still in a battle of trying to understand, like, okay, like these, the people I I feel like it's supposed to be giving me that same amount of love, and what I'm trying to prove something to show, like, hey, I'm here, you see me, I'm not, I'm not the person before that may have made mistakes in the past or made bad decisions based on being young and not understanding. But even through my process of being young and not understanding and making not the best decision at time, it still didn't define me, but it surely made me who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? It definitely made me who I am right now. Damn, it's real when you look back and you realize all that you held on to. And so the plan ultimately was like, yo, I gotta find my way up out of this because it was just depressing. And it was always feeling, like I said, it's always something. Nothing is never good enough. And I just kept on feeling beat down with that same feeling. And I had my second mom on the other end, like, listen, it's time for you to get up out of that. And consistently talking to me, and like I said, just giving me opportunities as well. Opportunities in which I'm unable to take because I'm not ready yet. I still have so much right now to grasp. And the first big move was to walk away from my childhood home and not look back. Like I walked away and did not look back. Now where I'm at, it's the beginning. Where I'm at is the beginning to something great because of it being mine. What I'm beginning to start to build, the process of it all. But again, if you feel like you're going through so much and so much is happening at one time and you cannot see your way and you just almost feel like if it rains it pours, because that was the saying back then, if it rains it pours. But if you are feeling those emotions and you're going through those feelings again, tap in with self, go back within self and pray. I like at this point, I tell you the truth. I don't care what nobody tells me. I'm in prayer. God dwells within me, and I know this. That's why I have to be in prayer with Him. And the Holy Spirit is what speaks to the inner power within us. And that's what I had to listen to. And I am grateful and I'm so thankful and I have gratitude even for the bad things. Because what I'm about to embark on, like I said, nobody may not understand it, but this was something that I had to do for myself. It had nothing to do with nobody else. This is just something that I have to be able to do for myself on my own. Period. You know what I mean? Especially at the age that I'm at. But I love you guys so much. This was just going to be a quick live. I am back in the building. I will be on later on tonight to talk about Nolan Wells and Carmelo Anthony. And I want to dive in and give you guys a breakdown on how, although the cases are two different cases, it's a lot similar based on the situation. And so just to give you a brief of what to look forward to tonight at 11:30 p.m. On this Nolan Wells and Carmelo Anthony situation is just painting a picture for you guys. Remember, Carmelo Anthony got 36 years for the murder of Austin Metcalf. Now, fast forward to July 4th, 2026. Nolan Wells goes missing. Body ends up floating and appears on Horn Island July 6th. He was accompanied by three Caucasian boys that he grew up with, okay, on this boating event. As of right now, They have collected no evidence. They have not even retrieved no phones. They have not questioned nothing in regards to some of the things that are now put out on the media in regards to missing messages, pictures, videos, and all of that. So we're going to dive into that a little bit more later on. So I hope to see you guys tonight at 11:30 p.m. You guys keep checking my community wall. I will definitely have my link to the new channel, which is Raw and Unfiltered. So y'all stay tuned because that's where we gonna go over the Raw and Unfiltered to cut up and act a whole damn fool, okay? And gossip about other people's situations for the moment. You know, sometimes you need to get out of your own reality and go into some of these celebrities' reality and what's going on in their world. Cause, child. But yes, guys, stay tuned. 11:30 tonight. I will be back. Hopefully, I will be going live from my laptop and not my phone. But we will see how that works. Um, so much amazing things has been happening, including New Life. New Life is about to re-enter the family. That's amazing. I'm gonna wait because I would prefer to see my little my love bugs in person. So I ain't gonna say too much. But I'm excited about that as well. I'm just excited for what this year is gonna bring. I'm excited for what what next year is going to bring, the things that I'm going to embark on. And OMG, believe in me and what I'm doing. I am back in the building. This is the Odyssey Podcast with Word, okay? Where you're going to come through and y'all already know the vibes. We're going to talk about important current events, world news, but just news that's important and news that you could use and news that people really may not be familiar with or may not have known about, that I will be reporting on. True crime, all of that, the honesty, y'all know the vibes with that. With that being said, you guys, I know I wasn't going to expect a lot of people to come in the building, but for those of you who did drop by, I appreciate it. Please hit the up like button, notification bell. And if you're not subscribed, go get subscribed. Please go get subscribed. Listen, y'all. I need y'all to push your girl to 1,000. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours. And I am on a mission to do that, but I'm on a mission to do that with good content. And y'all know me. Shit, I'm a rusty ass content. Ooh, gosh, I don't even know. Let me say it better. I'm a still in learning content creator. But yeah, I love you guys so much. You guys don't even know how much I love you guys. So hopefully tonight at 11:30 p.m. we could pack out the building again. 11:30 p.m. tonight we are going to go through the breakdown of Nolan Xavier Wells and the Carmelo Anthony case. And like I said, although the cases seem different, I'm going to show you how some similarities play. Okay? So until then, y'all, peace, love, light from from the Odyssey Podcast family to your family. I'm sending all of nothing but good and positive energy to everybody, everywhere, all over. Okay? In closing, I'll see you guys at 11:30 p.m. Come on, y'all. Come out, y'all. I need y'all to come out, okay? Because we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. And it took me a long time because I just really wanted to hear the whole Nolan Wells case. I wanted the autopsy and all of that to be put out there as well because first autopsy was done, then an independent autopsy took place. And then we're going to talk about how the case with Nolan Wells and these three Caucasian boys and the case of Carmelo Anthony and Metcalf, how these cases are being treated. You got 3 Caucasian kids that don't know what happened to the one black kid, but they ain't been put in handcuffs. They haven't got their phones taken to do any background research. They haven't been sat down for questioning. They haven't nothing. Carmelo Anthony, the situation with Austin Metcalf, automatically detained, even questioned. All of the things above, all of that, they slayed him. But you got these 3 Caucasian kids that don't know what happened to this one black kid that was their friend. Nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows nothing. Give me a break. Give me a break. And this is why I say, and it bothered me because a lot of my melanated people had spoken against Carmelo Anthony. A lot of my melanated people. And for those melanated people who spoke against Carmelo Anthony, oh well, he should have never had a knife and pop pop pop. Okay, so what's going on with this case with Nolan Wells? Because Nolan Wells, he's dead. The 3 Caucasians, they're free. Make me understand that. Why wasn't they subjected to the same treatment that Carmelo Anthony was subjected to in this Austin Metcalf situation, which took place in Texas? And again, from Texas to Mississippi to Tennessee, y'all people, melanated people down there, gotta realize what's going on, because it ain't never, and it goes back. It goes back that people are now having to go back to bring up Emmett Till and all these other names. Because guess what? This has been going on for a long time. Like I said, Mississippi, Texas, Tennessee, you name it. But like I said, 11:30 p.m., peace, love, and light, y'all. Y'all know I missed y'all so goddamn much that I could just keep going and going and going and going and going. Listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come check me out too, okay? We gonna get personal. We gonna get personal. Y'all, I'm gonna be all up in the camera for this one, okay? We gotta get personal because this really burnt my oven. But yeah, guys, I love you guys. Make sure to check Community Wall. Again, this is the Odyssey Podcast with Word. We will be back in the building at 11:30 p.m. tonight. So yeah, come in, share your thoughts. Everybody's feelings and thoughts are welcome. I just ask that you guys stay respectful in the chat. And I also will be dropping my link. So I will be dropping my link later on tonight. For those of you who want to actually come up, you can actually hit the link and we could, discuss it. Whether you have difference of opinion, it's okay. All I tell my people is just all about respecting each other. So until then, I love you guys again. Okay? Stay hydrated. Keep an umbrella because it's hot. All right? My melanated people, you have to wear sunscreen. Don't walk around here not wearing no sunscreen. Don't make nobody tell you you ain't supposed to wear sunscreen because you got melanin, okay? You still need sunscreen. So all my melanated people, please put on sunscreen because it's still needed, okay? All right, great. Okay, guys, I love you guys. I miss you guys so very much. I will be back in the building with another one. So like I said, stay tuned for that 11:30. And then hopefully we could just, depending on how long we're on Theodicy and y'all still jamming with me, I'll probably transfer over to Raw and Unfiltered. But like I said, y'all know the vibes. Your girl Word is back in the building, okay? Peace, love, and light, family.